Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a cold post-Christmas video. It is Saturday, December 26th, day after Christmas, and what an amazing Christmas we had. But anyway, before we get to that, 35 degrees, guys, at 8:30 in the morning here in Florida. We chilly. We are chilly. So anyway, yeah, I just came out. I let the chickens out of the coop. It's very chilly out, but they don't mind it. They're very hardy. Chickens, they don't mind the cold. Me, on the other hand, I would like it a little more warmer. So please, turn up the heat a little, please. First thing we're going to do today, guys, is go to Lowe's and get some stuff to build trellises for the pole beans and the cucumbers. Let's do that first, then we'll move on to the next thing at hand. Check it out before we head to Lowe's. Here's some of the bananas that I grew. Look at how small they are. They are very, very tasty, though. And these two sets are just finishing up. They're just getting ripe. But yeah, these are done. I've been eating these. Alright guys, so anyway, we're heading to Lowe's. While we're driving to Lowe's, I figured I'd just kind of run over our Christmas. It was really nice. The kids tried to get us up about 6:30 in the morning. Christine got up about 7, but we had a great time. We opened gifts. Everyone had fun. For dinner, we had a nice prime rib with mashed potatoes and salad, and Tyler slept in his little tent that he got for Christmas. He slept in that last night. Anthony got up this morning. He went to work. One minor change in the house now. Anthony moved back in with us for a while. Just a situation he was in. Basically, he just didn't like it anymore. It wasn't working out very well, so he wanted to move back in, which is fine. He's working, he's doing his own thing, so I don't have a problem with that at all. Just hung out together as a family, so it was fun. Good food, good family, it was a good time. Now when we get to Lowe's, I'm gonna go in real quick, grab what we need for the trellis, which is not a big deal. I'm just basically gonna get one of those lattices and cut it to fit my trellis needs. Not gonna overthink it, right? And then another job I have is not so pleasant. I'll show you what that is when we get back to the house. Something I've been putting off for a while, but I gotta get it done. Talk to you in a minute. Okay, so I just went and bought these 2-foot by 8-foot long lattices. I'm going to cut them in half, and then we'll just go see how they fit in there. Maybe make a frame around them to keep them somewhat sturdy, and screw them to the side of the raised bed or wedge them in between both raised beds that are sitting there. So let's get it cut in half first. Okay, right now I just got them wedged in between the two raised beds, but that's what I'm thinking of. Something like that. Be trellised on that side for the pole beans, and then we'll do 2 more on this side for the cucumbers. I'll make a little frame around them. You know, I could probably just zip tie them right to the tomato cage and they would be fine just sitting there like that. But we might sturdy them up. Let me think about it. Okay, so here's the supplies I'm going to use. I got these little 1x2s, I guess you call them, pieces of wood. I cut them all just in half of what I had. We're going to use those to mount the trellis onto the raised bed. I'll show you how I'm going to do that in a second. I got some wood screws, I got a scissor, and I got some garden rope to tie them off to the tomato cages. Alright, first thing I gotta do is move this raised bed out of the way so I can get to it. Okay, so all I'm doing is just holding the lattice right here. I'm going to grab one of these slats, put it over the top, and then I'm going to screw that into the raised bed, and that'll give it a little bit of backbone under here. There. Now that'll hold it nice and stiff right there. We'll put 2 in. In the center, I'm going to do the same thing, just kind of shimmy them up together. Grab my screws. Another piece of that wood, put it right in between the creases. Just like that, and screw it in. Beautiful. Okay, so just like that, we stirred up all of it. It's all mounted to the bottom of the raised bed, and it's got a little bit of backing on it with those 1x2s coming up a little. So yeah, that's gonna work good. Now all I'm gonna do is tie the seams maybe once and then tie them to the cage, the tomato cages. Alright, so check it out. I moved the raised bed back over to the other side. I think they're done over on this end. So I just set it there. It's not full yet because if I need to move it again I can. But I moved the broccoli and cabbage plants over here because now the trellis was shading them behind there. So move them to the south side of the garden. Check out the garden actually, guys. It's looking really beautiful. The beets and the pole beans and the kales, really growing good. And speaking of kale, one of my subscribers, my buddy Mark from work, and his wife Sylvia, she's doing a bunch of raised beds in her yard now, so she gave me kale plant there, kale plant over there, and one over there. I just planted them the other day, and it has been cold, so they're having a rough go at it, but they'll be alright. But as you can see, all the lettuces really coming up nice. Look at that. The purple bok choy is just a beautiful looking plant. And then the regular Canton bok choy right there. Oh, a rogue tomato plant. There's nothing new with that, huh? But anyway, garden's looking great. We've got the trellis system up now for the cucumbers and the pole beans. Oh yeah, good to go. December gardening in Florida. I've moved my little tomato plants out here to get more sunshine. And now this area can recover from having the pots on it. I don't want this getting all dug up. I want this to be yard, grass, compost in the future. Check out this new incense holder Christine got me for Christmas. The smoke like pours down the little holes. Isn't that crazy? And goes into the dish. Look at that. Anyway, that thing is cool. I like it. Oh yes, that garden is looking awesome. Let me show you what I was working on yesterday. Okay, what chaos I have in here. This place is a mess. Anyway, what I was doing yesterday, as you can see, I had to take all my microgreen stuff out of Anthony's room again. But what's different? I got rid of that massive weight bench that was in here. As much as I use it, which isn't that much, it was just taking up a ton of room. So all this stuff is Christmas stuff. That's the reindeer's box. Those tubs are decorations and lights. That all goes up in the attic. So once I take down all the Christmas decorations, this is going to be one whole spacious area for me, which is cool because I want to put my fishing cart over there with all my fishing poles, move this over there. Some of this stuff goes in the shed in the backyard, like the bike and the blue cooler, but I haven't been able to put that up yet, so that'll stay here for now. But the garage is going to be so much more open. I cannot wait. We'll start doing some other projects in here. Yeah, so I'm so excited to get some room back here in this garage and we could actually start doing some projects in here. Not sure what yet, but we're going to start doing some projects. Okay, so I had a great Christmas yesterday, like I said. Today, this morning has been amazing, making those trellises and getting that organized. That looks really good. Garden's going good, but not all days are like that. Some days are, well, some days are like today, guys. You know what that is? Oh yeah, reinforced wax ring. I gotta pull the toilet and I gotta change out the wax ring, and probably I'm gonna have to change out the bracket, I'm thinking too. So I bought a few different ones. I've been putting this off for a while, but it needs to get done. So from a happy day to a little time in the toilet. Oh well. Not all days are good, not all days are bad. It's just how you think about it. So I'm gonna have to get that pulled and get that wax ring. I am not gonna bore you with that visual. It's pulling the toilet out and changing the wax ring. That's all it is. It's crappy no matter how you look at it. Okay, I'm done. But seriously, it's been a good weekend so far. It's only Saturday. Football starts at 1 o'clock today, so I'm trying to get all this done before football gets going. But before we get to the toilet, let me show you my lunch. That'll put a smile on my face. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to grubbing on this first before we go do that toilet job. The prime ribs. Look at these guys. Oh, just heated them up in the oven. Got some dumpling soup, and recognize this. These are the white icicle radishes I harvested last week. Christine made kimchi out of them, and they are very yummy. And crunchy.
Well, because it pauses when you let go. So you have to press play again.
Smiles back.
Pull this out on accident. It's supposed to go inside the little crevice here. Okay.
Delicious.
Come on, good.
Oh man, lunch was amazing. Those prime ribs. Ooh, that was some good stuff, guys. Now, I'm gonna just get into the chicken run real quick, or the chicken coop, and collect some eggs, because we probably got 2 days worth. Hi everybody. How's everyone doing in there? You're not coming out right now. You've been tearing up the backyard quite enough. Oh, hello. I'm getting bombarded by chickens. Hi girls. Hey, don't eat the... This is an egg tray to get your eggs. Well now, I say we got quite a few eggs in here, guys. All the girls are being very productive, laying a lot of eggs. And I've been selling like 3, sometimes 4 dozen a week at work. So, it's paying for the feed. That's nice. 1 shy of a dozen. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your donations. Can I get out of the coop, or are you going to just clog me in? Alright, let's go. Hi, babies. Oh, my chickens. They're definitely not scared of me. Alright, let me out. Excuse me. Excuse me. What are you yelling at over there? So noisy. Who said hens are not noisy? They're a little noisy, guys, at times. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this weekend. I'm going to go relax, get ready to watch football. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to do the toilet. I'm going to start early. It's already noon. Football starts at 1. I don't want to get into the crapper right yet. Trellis is up. Garden's looking great. Christmas was great. You guys have a good weekend. We will see you next year, I guess, right? It'll be the new year when we see you again. So we'll see you next year. Have a safe New Year's coming up.